Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Music and Arts, Grade 4, Quarter 2, Lesson 1. Our topic for today is about basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Content standards. The learners demonstrate understanding of local concepts, processes, and practices of music and arts as influenced by the faiths and beliefs of the province. Performance standards. The learners improvise creative works that depict the faiths and beliefs of the province, using local concepts, processes, and practices in music and arts. Learning competency. Discuss the basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements based on the representations of local creative works. Objectives. First, identify creative works in one's local area. Second, recognize the basic concepts and principles of sound. Theater, dance, and visual elements based on the Benjan dance and the traditional attires of Benguet. And explain the basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements of Benjan dance. Here are the contents. First, basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements. Second, faiths and beliefs in the province on music and arts. Let's have first a short review. Sing along with the song Chua Ai that will be played by your teacher. Second, let the learners stand and respond to the beat of the song by stamping their right foot as they sing the song. So let's talk about the song. It is what we called Chua Ai. Chua Ai is a song that depicts the Igorot tribes at work, pounding rice using a huge mortar and heavily weighted posts to separate the rice grains. The foot stamps suggest the mortar and pestle action that also enhances the earthy character of the song. The Chua Ai. The Chua Ai song, as you mentioned, is a traditional Igorot work song that reflects the daily life and labor of the Igorot tribes. Specifically, the practice of pounding rice. In this context, rice pounding is a vital part of their cultural or agricultural activities. The pounding is done using a large mortar, or often made of wood, and the pestle, which is heavily weighted posts, which helps separate the rice grains from their husk. And here are the cultural significance of the Chua Ai. First, of course, rice as a staple food. For the Igorot tribes, Rice is not just a staple food but also a symbol of life, sustenance, and prosperity. The process of rice pounding is central to their life, representing both communal effort and the rhythm of everyday labor. Second is music in daily life. The song Chua Ay provides a rhythm to accompany the repetitive and physically demanding task of rice pounding. The music and its tempo synchronize with the movement of the workers, making the task more bearable and possibly helping to coordinate group activities. Third is community and teamwork. The pounding process often involves more than one person, requiring teamwork, synchronization, and coordination to ensure efficiency. The song may serve to foster unity among the workers, reflecting the collaborative spirit of the community. We also have the Igorot tradition and preservation. This song, like other traditional music, is a way of passing down culture, history, and values to younger generations. It preserves the indigenous practices of the Igorot people, ensuring that their customs survive amidst modern influences. This time, let us answer. Think, pair, share questions. First, think. Describe what is happening in the song. Pair, identify the vocal and instrumental music used. Third, share. Relate the song to the culture of the Igorot tribes. Answer me. First, think. Describe what is happening in the song. The Chuwaay song depicts the Igorot tribes pounding rice with large mortars and pestles, rhythmically working together in their daily agricultural task. Second is pair. Identify the vocal and instrumental music used. First, we have vocal. The vocal is simple, repetitive, call and responsive, or response singing. Second is instrumental. The sound of the rice pounding acts as a natural percussion. Sometimes traditional instruments like gongs or gangsa may accompany the song. Third is share. Relate the song to the culture of the Igorot tribes. The song reflects the Igorot's close connection to agriculture, their community-driven work, and the importance of rice in their culture. It shows how music is intertwined with daily life and tradition. Now, let's learn about Bendian Festival. Bendian Festival is a traditional culture celebration of the Ibaloy tribe in Benguet, particularly in Kabayan. It highlights the rich traditions, beliefs, and practices of the Igorot people. Here are some key aspects of their cultural beliefs and practices as seen in the festival. Number 1 is Thanksgiving and rituals. The Bendian Festival is traditionally a Thanksgiving ritual held to honor their ancestors and give thanks for bountiful harvest. It involves prayers and offerings to spirit or deities to ensure blessings for the community. Number Number 2, dance and music. The festival features the Bendian dance, a communal circle dance performed by villagers, symbolizing unity and harmony. The dance steps mimic agricultural activities, showing the close relationship between the people and their environment. Music, specifically the sound of gongs or gangsa, plays an important role setting the rhythm for the dance and representing the Igorot's strong connection to nature and spiritual traditions. Number 3 is community and solidarity. The festival is a celebration of community unity, where everyone participates in the rituals and performances. It reflects the values of cooperation, shared labor, and mutual respect among the Ibaloy and wider Igorot group or people. The Bendian Festival not only preserves but also promotes the culture heritage of the Ibaloy, keeping their traditions and beliefs alive for future generations. Unlocking content area vocabulary. Rearrange the scrambled letters in each item to form the words related to the topic. Use the clues provided to answer this activity. Number 1, to move the body and feet to the music. The correct answer is dance. Number 2, ceremonial dance of the Igorot. The correct answer is Bendian. Number 3, it is a wrap-around skirt for women. The correct answer is tapis. Number 4, a traditional loincloth worn by men in the Igorot ethnic group. The correct answer is bahag. Number 5, the highness and lowness of a sound. The correct answer is pitch. Number 6, the instrument is heated, then pounded and bent using a metal cylinder to create a particular sound. The correct answer is gong. Number 7, the instrument is played by striking the drumhead using the palm. The correct answer is solibao. Good job, kids! This time, let's discuss the basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements based on the representations of local creative works. Let's start! What do you call the circle dance performed during the Bendian Festival? Here's the answer. The Bendian dance, also known as the Bentayan or Bindiyan, is a circle dance that has traditionally been associated with the advent of prosperous headhunters. It is a feature of every Benguet celebration, which the circles gradually giving place to other designs and interpretations. The dance's circular motions stand for the harmony and togetherness of the Benguet people. Do the dancers wear costumes when they dance? The answer: dance costumes are essential to represent the culture of the dance. Aside from making the festival more visually appealing to finish the look, dancers put a lot of effort into realizing their choreographer's vision. The purpose of costumes is to help communicate the tale of the dance's topic, while also enhancing each dancer's mobility across the stage. What are the different instruments you observe while watching the video performances? The answer: gongs and solibao are present during the presentation. How will you respond whenever you hear the sound of gongs or gangsa and solibao? The answer: we dance based on the beat of those instruments. Who among you has already witnessed or experienced the Benguet Dance Festival or the Bindian Festival? What activities do you usually observe in Bindian Festival? Here is the possible answer. There are many activities such as those you mentioned, but our lesson will focus on the popular Bendian dance and the traditional attire of the dancers, which is the highlight of the festival. Feel free to share your answer to the class. What is Bendian dance? Bendian dance is a significant dance and it originated in Kabayan, Benguet. It is staged as a ceremonial dance with the lead man, the lead dancer or dancers, the gong players, and dancers, which may include the rest of the community members. Bendian means dance till exhausted. Men and women, young and old, can participate in the dance. The dance commences with the entrance of the lead man and the lead dancer at the center of the grounds, bearing spears, shields, and a dummy head as seen in the video clip. Bendian is performed for many reasons. Some of these are to heal a prolonged illness, relieve natural calamities such as famine and drought, and to celebrate a bountiful harvest. Here are the basic concepts and principles of sound, theater, dance, and visual elements present in Bendian Festival or Bendian dance. First, we have dance. Body, the dancer's physical form and movements. Energy, the dynamics and intensity of movement. Space, how dancers occupy and move through the performance area. Time, the rhythm and timing of dance sequences. Visual arts, elements of visual composition. Line, the basic building block, creating shapes and forms. Shape, two-dimensional areas defined by lines or colors. Color, hue, value, and intensity. Texture, surface quality. Space, positive or occupied, and negative or empty areas. And last, form, three-dimensional objects. Let us watch a video clip of people performing the Bendian dance. Observe and take note of the following: hand position, footwork movements, formation, pacing, instruments, traditional attire, and props. Your teacher will provide the video. Here are the instruments used in Bendian dance. The main instruments in playing the Bendian dance are gongs and solibaos. Gongs. The gongs or gangsa are made with the help of hammer and anvil, which is a hefty iron block that is heated, then pounded and bent using a metal cylinder to generate a particular sound, typically dependent on its placement in an ensemble. Next, bukangka. Takik and bukangka, on the other hand, are optional or alternate uses. Now, let's talk about the traditional attires of the Igorots of Benguet. First is headcloth or headdress. It is called shenget, pangjet, or binatjek. It is used by both male and female and the mambonong or high priest. Next is wrap around skirt. This is also called devit, dibit, or eten. Third is blouse. Kambal or sad-a has several layers at the back, so the user is protected from the edges of the kayabang basket carried at the back. Fourth is G-string, pinangsas, kulibaw, kuyal, or kuval, or kobal. Bahag. Vest is optional, made of woven textiles. And last is the blanket, ules or ketet. For our learners' takeaways, let the learners complete the following process or phases. A. We learned that blank. Next, we realized that. Third, we appreciated that. Good luck, kids! The last activity is reflection on learning. So A, why is it important to experience cultural events like the Bendian Dance Festival? Second, what is your plan to learn more about the Bendian dance? And third, in your little ways, how can you help preserve the rich cultural traditions of Benguet? Answer it on your notebook. Good luck, kids! And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.